All right, now that the negotiations have been settled and your contract has been accepted, and that means that everyone has signed, the next key thing is you'll probably get this from your real estate professional, or you should get it from them. And this is what we call, some people call it a transaction calendar, or some people call it a critical date timeline. And what it is basically understanding important dates as you're going through this process. Typically, loans are closing within, say, a 45-day period. And that's being on the safe side, 30 to 45 days, depending upon the type of loan and what's going on. If you're getting financing, I always tell everybody 45 days. Let's look at 45 days, and if it happens sooner, it makes me look better. However, as you're going through this process, you'll find that there's sometimes it'll happen sooner, sometimes it'll happen later. That's where it becomes that emotional roller coaster, and that's where you have to be patient and also have a clear understanding of what's going on throughout the process. So having that patience, but the critical date timeline or transaction calendar will provide those dates for you so that you understand when you should be hearing back from your real estate professional or getting some type of a response, or as letting you know that you may need to take action and do something during that time frame. So be sure to have that set up in the beginning, and it's typically about 5 to 6, I say maybe 7 different dates that you want to be very keen on, and making sure that you're addressing them on those specific dates. Because some of those dates, if they're not addressed on those specific dates, not the day after, that specific day, then your contract could be voided. So make sure that you have that set up. Ask your real estate professional for that voided contract, or excuse me, ask them for the critical date timeline or some type of transaction calendar to let you know what's going on throughout the process and when you should ask about specific questions. A lot of times I tell people, let's talk about it the day before, and that's when it gives me an excuse to kind of reach out to my clients to say, hey, this is what's coming up this week, and this is what this step means. If this happens, then this means that. If it doesn't happen, then it means that we're in this position. So have that clear understanding, that will make the stress a little bit, definitely a lot less for you as you're going through the process. It's Chris Brown, your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur.